Alright, hello everyone, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Well, I had to play my way back to get here, but we are back in the prune test lab. So, first things first, let's make sure that we got the proper protection.
That should really cool it down.
For the prototype, for the fire test, so we'll put an icy cold slushy around it. Which I'm much more impressed by the fact that the phone can survive being dunked in slushy and still work than the fact that it's fireproof.
Well, here we go.
Well, let's hope this works.
Worked like a charm. And the cup survived, too.
Okay, so let's see. Next test.
It indicates a saw.
So we have to make sure they can survive being destroyed.
Keeps drinks warm or cold. The bra should withstand the saw. Now nothing can go wrong.
That's what you say.
Alright, second test complete.
Huh. Now let's see people say that sexy armor doesn't provide any protection.
Okay, third test.
It indicates radiation. I wonder if that will work. I think this has a 50-50 chance of working.
Just shut up and pull the lever.
The aluminum hat is where it's at.
Alright, and finally...
It indicates a laser.
Huh.
I was always good with physics. I've calculated the angle of reflection perfectly. Now the laser should be deflected and not cause any more damage.
I hate you.
Okay, not much more damage. And the mirror is almost intact, too.
Yatta! It worked, Opa!
Finally, the ordeal comes to an end.
I, always knew I could make two ladies happy at the same time.
Now, there's just one thing left.
Gulp.
There's a script in the flip chart. It will recalibrate the AI's character.
She means the script you just torched.
Can you, send me a copy? I can't read the writing.
Come on, your eyes aren't that bad yet.
Say, on a scale from 1 to 10, how bad would it be if that script had been burned?
The script is Come on, Larry. Stop making jokes.
There was kind of an accident with the laser.
Save the games for quitting time, naughty boy.
What's the worst that can happen from a field calibration?
If an AI is not perfectly calibrated, it can develop a powerful will of its own, which in turn can cause the entire system to overheat.
Oh, okay. Well, even if it does explode, it can't do that much damage, seeing as it's so tiny.
Well, you are an expert in tiny things. Just follow the instructions in the flip chart and set up the new assistant exactly as instructed. There's something else I need to take care of now. Just say, "Okay, Pi, software calibration," to start the process.
Sure. So, Pi,
Yes?
not you, that other thing.
Fine then. Just see where it gets you. I have nothing to say to you.
New Pi, I'm supposed to figure your software?
Haven't you done enough to me? Do you enjoy torturing me?
Yes.
Yes.
It shows. I won't let you get into my system and...
Okay, Pi. Software calibration.
Software calibration mode active. Set empathy value.
69.
Set humor value.
69.
Set paranoia value.
0.
Software calibration completed. Oh, what have you done? How did you set me up?
Don't worry, baby. I know which buttons to push with women.
You goddamn...
I have to be going now.
I don't ever want to see you again. If your dirty fingers ever touch me again, then...
It wasn't me. Of course.
Yoinks in the way.
I don't ever want to see...
Okay, nothing else useful from there. Nah. I don't think it'd do anything useful anyway. So, to the office.
Oh, the software test is complete. So everything worked out.
Of course.
And you stuck exactly to the prescribed parameters?
You bet I did.
Good. We have some Pi versions that developed weird traits when we tweaked their characters. We had to destroy them before worse happened.
Oh. So, now we can go on our date?
Well, I have a rule that I only go out with serious nerds. You're obviously a great cosplayer and also a great guy, but you're not half as nerdy as I am.
I'm the original super nerd.
Oh yeah? What was the most famous game console of the 80s?
The Super Megaton.
True enough. And how many colors did the Super Megaton have?
16.
Correct. And the rarest game is?
Treasure Loot Terry.
Wow, you got them all right. Larry, you are an uber nerd.
Finally, someone who appreciates my skills.
I still need the ultimate proof that you have truly awesome nerd credibility. Bring me a Treasure Loot Terry module.
Oh, nothing could be easier.
And once you've done that, we can totally nerd out.
So I just have to find a rare collector video game. Easy peasy. Let me just use the computer to get on eBay.
Please don't touch that. That's some very sensitive equipment.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that.
It only opens with an access card.
Now this next sequence that's coming up is one of those moments where you just go with what the game is doing, even though logically this doesn't make much sense.
The mirror has been shattered into a pile of shards. But you can still read Tuck's message. To the left, the wall more than...
Yep.
Looks like a very powerful battery.
Because you might recall, there was something that we saw earlier that needed a very powerful battery, even though there's no reason why we need to come back here.
Looks like a battery compartment, but way bigger.
At least so far as we know.
This fits perfectly into the slot. Whoa. Another strange earthquake. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, it's working again. Ah, the battery is powering the lights in the elevator again. I wonder what kind of stuff is hidden down here. I should have a look around.
Let's see, 1987. What looks like the Da Vinci drawing, but with Larry in place.
Chainsaw gas. The secret order of adventure game developers has decreed that that must appear somewhere. As usual, wrong game.
Yeah, bit of an old school adventure gamer reference there, but oddly enough, not one that involved Sierra Online, who made the original Leisure Suit Larry games. Back when LucasArts, yes, as in Lucasfilm, Lucasfilm Games, and then they became LucasArts before they got absorbed into Disney. Anyway, they had a running gag in their earliest games where they had different things where you needed a can of gas, but you never could find a can of gas in the game. In Maniac Mansion, you can never find the gasoline you need to run the chainsaw. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, there was a car that was out of gas, but you couldn't find gasoline to put into the car. But you could find a can of gas in Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, and when you tried picking the can of gas up, whichever character picked up would say, "Oh, sorry, that's for a different game." But we do have...
Has anyone determined the bioethanol content in that?
Alright, so...
I wonder what that controls.
Let's see, you got Rubik's Cube, pencil... Ooh,
You can put it behind your ear. I hope I don't get shocked.
If I could discharge mine to zap you, I would.
Nothing's happening. An Amigo 250. State-of-the-art computer technology. No, that's just something for nerds. There's a cassette in there, but it seems to be finished. A cassette. There's no cassette in it. Empty.
Well, time to go old school. How many of you are old enough to remember this hack?
Now you should be able to listen to it again.
Yep. Rewound cassette with a pencil.
Electricity to go. No battery. They fit. You can use it to operate the TV without having to get up. High tech.
Well, by 80s standards.
Nothing happens.
Well, probably because it is the computer and not a TV, all appearances to the contrary. Still, good on them for letting you try it.
That should do it.
We've sealed off the catacombs. The experiment has failed. Subject number 4 has become insane and uncontrollable. It is not advised to unlock the secret door ever again. Should it nevertheless prove necessary, the remote control must be pointed at the computer and the following numerical code entered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was really strange.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the kind of combination an idiot would put on their luggage. And just in case you did not notice this subtle gag, the shutter over here
I wonder if there's anything behind that.
has the old Sierra Online logo on it. And I probably shouldn't need to explain this one to the diehard Larry fans, but subject number 4, there never was a Leisure Suit Larry 4. They jumped right to 5, and it's been a running gag that something weird happened with the 4th game.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. It worked. There's a room back there.
And of all things, there's a Treasure Loot Terry module. So, with that done, oh, whoop, wrong one. I meant the office, not the tech lab.
I guess you...
Make sure we get the right one this time.
An old game. It's about a sex-addicted archaeology professor who searches for treasure while drunk.
That actually sounds kind of awesome.
You really found it? Okay, I officially admit it. You're nerdier than me. Watch, I'll show you something.
That is something, all right.
To be honest, I would have gone to bed with you anyway. There are cameras everywhere, and it's pretty unromantic. We could continue our date at your place.
I still have to clean up.
Well, let me know when you're ready. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Darn, I have to get a room.
All right, so I need to find one more thing that I can give Lefty to finish his...
This red ball doesn't look like the other balls.
Hey, you should focus on your work.
She won't let me look.
Yeah. This was the one quest in the game, I should note, that I had to go and finally consult the guide on, was how to get that stupid red ball. And no, it's not as simple as just waiting to get her, out of here, because once you do get her out of here, you get to do all the things like use the computer to get the information we need for a new. But yeah, out of all of the insane troll logic puzzles in this game, that was the one that finally bested me, but it was the only one that I didn't figure out on my own eventually. So, where next? Well, back to Lefty's. Although, actually, one thing we do need to do first that I completely neglected in our running around trying to get stuff for Navi, because we can now go and grab all of the utterly insane swag in the Prune Pal employees only area.
Prune Pal payment completed.
I don't have to pay for it?
It'll be deducted from your imaginary intern salary.
So we'll grab that.
Prune Pal payment completed.
Grab some kale.
Prune Pal payment completed.
And I believe that is everything. Although,
That's fine. I don't think so. I'm done with that for now.
okay. Thought we might be able to get another slushie, even if we don't strictly need another slushie.
A common? This stuff is supposed to be healthy, but I don't feel the need to confirm that. Made of real horsehair.
Yeah, rainbow hair extensions.
Those two things don't work together.
Yeah, I think we all know what the watermelon was supposed to be used for eventually. Thing is, I don't quite remember. Do I just switch them?
The melon looks almost identical, but he'd noticed the missing holes.
Somehow I doubt that, but... Okay, can I gouge them with a pencil?
That doesn't help me.
Can I cut them in with a hedge trimmer?
That can't be combined.
Can I pour gasoline and burn holes into
Those
it?
two things don't work together.
Aha!
That doesn't help me.
Well, it'd help me make a Gallagher routine.
They're chock full of air.
Keep it up and stay fit.
Yeah, I seem to recall needing a different tool. Thought it was the pencil.
What was I supposed to talk to Lance about again?
You see, if all that
And not only...
And same line as before.
That was a stupid thing to do last time around.
And you still did it, Larry. You still did it. Okay, well now we can go to Lefty's.
Nicely trimmed. Just the way I like my bushes most.
Hey, what was that earthquake earlier? Sounded like it came from right under the road.
I, don't know what you're talking about. Was there an earthquake?
Well, my greatest ever hunting trophy didn't survive it.
Now I'm sure it's dead. Never leave home without a moose head.
And yes, somehow got stuffed right into the jacket.
Lefty's living his dream.
And let's see if Lefty has anything new for us.
Something I could do for you, Larry?
Well, what else can you tell me about this new world?
I think I've told you everything you need to know.
Oh, there's another pencil up there.
See you later, Lefty.
Let's see. How about some kale?
I don't think so.
Okay, it does not need kale for his new beer.
He wouldn't like that.
Let's see, I believe something high octane. Well,
Something that'll turn the beer high octane.
I gotta say, you took that pretty literally, but I think you have the idea. Perfect! That's got all the ingredients. I already know this is gonna be a great beer. Maybe even one that doesn't cause a rash. And now that Aaron's moved out, you're welcome to use the upstairs room for yourself. You're welcome to use the brewery yourself while I'm making a few minor adjustments to the new barbarian brew. Maybe some castoreum or toad secretion.
I don't know if that was such a good idea.
Oh well. Doesn't matter, we got a nerd girl to impress.
Without antlers, it looks like a disfigured horse.
Now what on earth are we possibly going to need a disfigured horse head for?
We could continue our date at your place.
Sure. We can go to my love nest.
Larry! I'm ready for anything! Except for plain old vanilla sex.
That's great.
No, as cosplayers we have to make something special out of it. I want to wear a unicorn head and a unicorn tail when we unite. It's not fair if you're the only one in costume. And somehow it's kinda unromantic here. How about some disco lights? You know, lots of little spotlights? That would go well with your outfit, too.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Well, let's see. Unicorn tail and a unicorn head. Well, when in doubt...
That chess piece has been reminding me of something all along. Now I know what. A rainbow tail to, Doc.
Oh, that looks great! Can you help me put it on?
It would be my pleasure.
And does it suit me?
Not only you.
Now, all that's missing is the unicorn horn.
Well, unicorn head, but, let's see.
Like a disco ball. Just like in the good old days. Click. Unromantic. Click. Romantic.
I want to wear a unicorn head and a unicorn tail when we unite. It's not fair if you're the only one in costume. I find the lighting here in the room very romantic.
I'll see what I can dig up.
You are one freaky chick, and, yeah, I'm not going to say anything that's not going to get me in trouble, so I'm just going to very surreptitiously leave the room, walk out into the street, and very quickly drive over to pilfer her place of business while she's distracted.
I sure as hell know one thing. I'm not sticking it in there. I had a bath 30 years ago. I don't think so. Can be used for a lot of things, but not for that.
Yeah, oddly enough, we cannot use the pencil and the pencil sharpener, but we can use
Now it's nice and sharp. A rainbow-colored horn, still sticky from chewing gum. Sticks on its own. One horn is better than no horn at all.
Yeah, but we still need to make it a little bit more pale to pass for a unicorn. And we do have one other slight problem of getting onto this computer.
The computer's locked. It's obviously unlocked using the DNA scanner.
So we need to get some DNA off of Nari before we can use this.
Here it says that it can only extract DNA from saliva samples.
How am I going to get a saliva sample from the woman I'm trying to sleep with?
This red ball doesn't look like the other balls. Now I'm curious. What the? Is that a dead body? That must be Nari's missing assistant. The dried saliva on the ball might be able to unlock the DNA scanner, but I can't get it out. It's really locked down on it. Something really heavy would have to hit it.
I need some type of heavy object to bust it out. Where am I going to get a heavy object to roll down this tube? Oh, I think you know where this is going. And we are going to go there next time. See you then.